Good morning, everybody. Welcome again to our daily devotion and a little bit of an update. I'm going to go ahead and start this morning again with our daily devotion. So today's devotion is called Let It Rise. So it starts like this again. You need many ingredients to make bread from scratch. Depending on the recipe, a baker will mix flour and other ingredients like eggs, salt, honey, and sometimes milk. But the most important ingredients in the bread are yeast. Yeast doesn't make the dough look any different. It's even hard to see after you've mixed it in. But without yeast, that dough will not rise, so it's not going to come up. It will remain flat. If the dough doesn't rise, the mixture will not become that fluffy, so it won't come up, and yummy bread like you're used to for toast and sandwiches. Yeast makes the dough grow from a clump of ingredients into a food that you can eat. Jesus once said that telling others about him is like adding yeast to dough. Here's what Jesus meant. Christianity began with a small group of believers, but the number of believers got bigger and bigger as the news about Jesus spread from neighbor to neighbor and friend to friend. Christians would care for sick people and help the poor. They would pray to God and tell others how he answered their prayers. When Christians did good and kind things, other people became Christians too. It was like yeast making the bread rise. Today, the number of Christians is still rising. You can help spread the news about Jesus by telling your friends and neighbors. You can help sick people and poor people. When you tell others about Jesus, the people you tell can tell other people. The words you say to one person can spread to many other people. It's just like being a batch of dough that just keeps rising. So think about that today and make sure that when you have the opportunity that you're sharing the good words that Jesus taught us and the stories that you've learned about Jesus so that your friends, your neighbors, and sometimes even just your family can really begin to understand and love Jesus the same way that we do. And understand, Jesus wants us to spread the good word and he wants us to do good things. Sometimes, when you're not just telling somebody about Jesus, sometimes just going and doing something nice for somebody is a good way to show them the love that Jesus asked us to share. So keep that in mind as you go through your day. Because every time that you do something nice for someone and every time that you do something to be helpful, all of those times are great ways to share God's love, and that then helps to spread Christianity or our faith in God with other people. So keep those things in mind, guys. I want to make sure we get to our update again. You know, the updates are kind of the same some days and kind of different. Today, I just want to tell you, the reality is yesterday and Tuesday, we spent 2 mornings with teachers to make sure that they were prepared. What they spent their time doing was working to understand better how to utilize Google Classroom, which is a program that we're going to be able to use this year in case there's ever an opportunity where we go to remote learning. Our full intention is to be in person here at school, to be learning together right at school as we would normally, with some modifications to make us safer. But ultimately, we want to make sure that teachers are ready in case something happens. We are going to be prepared. This is really helping us to be able to do that, and our teachers had a good time trying to learn these things, and they're going to continue to explore great ways to be able to utilize them as we go forward. So, that was a great opportunity for us to continue doing training. Now it really comes down to, we're getting so close to being able to restart our school year that I need your help too. So what I need everybody to do, and this is primarily for our parents, but students, if you guys want to do this too, you can. Some of it you'll be able to do, some of it you won't. First thing is when you're off this weekend with family, friends, with your neighbors or outside, please share about Alpine Academy. Let people know about the opportunities to attend school with your students here and be a part of our family here at Alpine. That's extremely important to us right now. Share that information when you get onto your Facebook accounts. This weekend you'll see many different posts from the school encouraging us to share everything about Alpine Academy. Sharing about Alpine Academy and the good things that we do here helps us to be able to spread the word and not only help us to spread education, but just like today's devotion says, helps us to better spread God's word to more people. So we really need your help to be able to do that. It's important that we have your help, and we need you to do that this year more than probably in other years. But we need you to do that every year. Keep in mind, tell those people when they call and inquire about school here, make sure that they tell us that you referred them. We do have a fantastic referral discount that we want to be able to share with you. So send that off, make sure that your friends know, share our posts. This is a very important weekend for everybody to do that. So this weekend, between now and Monday, we're going to be sending another letter to you. It's going to explain to you how our back to school meet the teacher day is going to happen. So be on the lookout for that. It's also going to explain a couple other details. The bulk of everything that you're going to need to know about school, we are going to handle on that back to school meet the teacher day. And we want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to do that. There'll be some opportunities to understand that we're going to split that up into different times, make sure we have small enough groups to make sure that we're safe. So keep in mind, we're going to do that. We're going to get prepared. And if you have questions or you have anything that you need my help with, I'd like you to make sure that you call me, 815-227-8894. That's extension 101. That'll get me right away. But make sure that you call me with any of that. Otherwise, I am still reaching out to families. It does take some time. It's been very busy here talking with families and reaching out to new families. So I do have everybody on the list. If I haven't talked to you yet and you really want to make sure that you get things answered, an easy way to speed up that process is for you to go ahead and give me a call. You can also email me, of course, at info@alpineacademyofrockford.com. So either one of those is just fine. Just email me or call me, and I will answer anything that you might need. Again, share either one of those numbers with your friends and family for them to be able to call us and look into whether or not it will work out for them to be here at Alpine. So I will tell you up front, we are limiting the size of our classes this year to make sure that we can do everything to keep kids safe. So because we have to limit the size of our classrooms, we also need to let you know that our kindergarten class has just a few spots left right now. So we do need, if you plan to attend kindergarten, fill out the health forms, make sure that you're registered. Most of the students that were here last year that we know intended to come back are coming. But if you're still working on making that decision, please make it a priority to make that decision soon. We really need to be able to plan for the school year. But kindergarten, that is one class that we do know is filling up fast. We only have a few spots left on our current class list. So please contact us today if you need to get registered, or you have a family or friend that's looking to get registered for kindergarten. So again, I appreciate that everybody kind of joins us for these videos each day. Please join us again tomorrow as we continue to share daily devotions and updates. Tomorrow's update will be a little more of things that are going on. So tomorrow will be a really important update to catch. So again, thanks so much. Have a great day. We'll see you again tomorrow.